All right, you got it. I'll go ahead and do a updated because I've already done this video before. But before I go ahead and do this tattoo tour, there's a couple of things that you need to keep in mind. Number one, I am seeing a lot of men that are clearly fucking lost because they have no idea who the fuck I am. Dropping their 2 cents on how they don't like the tattoos, how the tattoos don't look nice. How First and foremost, boys, just because I know that grown ass men and men of actual value don't have the fucking time of day to go on a random woman's post talking negatively about them. It's just simply not in their fucking character. Number two, and this one's highly recommended. The next time that you feel the absolute need to drop your irrelevant ass opinion on what a woman should and should not do with her body, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, do yourself a favor and don't. Because quite frankly, we really don't give a fuck. And number three, and most importantly, I'm gonna need all you spammers in my DMs to go ahead and retract. Reel it the fuck back, retract, abort the mission. Don't do it. I am happily in love with my best friend who so happens to be a woman. That tells you all you need to know. First and foremost, you're gonna see a lot of scarring, a lot of cellulite, and a lot of work. And before y'all drop your 1,000,001 questions, I used to be over 300 pounds. And yes, I have had to get work done. The videos on here and videos on YouTube that covers everything. All right, let's go ahead and start off with the one that started all this shit. Yes, it's a cover up. It's actually covering up 2 different tattoos. This is literally my second tattoo. I had it retouched a couple of years ago, but the tattoo itself is probably like 12 to 13 years old now. And yes, as you can see, I have a lot of unfinished work. Guess what? Life happens and I've had to prioritize other things, obviously. I'll eventually end up with a full sleeve, but I wanted to start my half sleeve. I have a lion here. I have these two here to represent both of my kids. This is actually my original quote. It says, "Love is not found, it's created." I still stand by that. And I have some flowers back here that need to get touched up. This arm, I allowed my artist to use kind of like the traditional cartoon characters. This one's obviously also not finished. Here I have the Little Mermaid. This is also a cover up. My infamous Dominican guitar because I am Dominican. For those that know the representation of that basically represents bachata, llora, guitarra, llora, because I love bachata. I'm a dancer. So yeah. Arabic right here because I am also Arabic. Don't ask me if I speak it. I don't. All I know is that my family is from Lebanon. Obviously down here it's incomplete as well. So this whole bottom piece, it is a theme. It's my own creation. It has its own meaning and I'll try to explain it the best way that I can. Obviously it hasn't been colored in yet, but it's in the works. One side is supposed to be black and white. This side is supposed to be colored and then it's supposed to merge in. And I'll explain why. On this side, this is actually a self-portrait. It's me basically looking into one of those, like Beauty and the Beast mirrors, crying, right? Because we all have a story, we all have a past. I come from a very fucked up upbringing. That's the version of me that it was obviously in a very dark place at some point in my life. Your girl can proudly say she's broken several generational curses. So then this side is supposed to be the same mirror. So like the same kind of design. Again, 2 different perspectives, right? And then, I don't know if y'all can see it. Down here, it's supposed to be spectators. And then this is me right here, allowing my own mind, my own point of view to literally blow up an air balloon. Like my head converts into an air balloon here. With the analogy of you are not your roots, you can literally get yourself out of any situation. You have the power to do so. Then I also get a lot of questions about this one. What does it say? What does it say? So this one obviously covers up most of my tummy tuck scarring, but this one says believe. And going back to this tattoo representing that as long as you believe in yourself, you can literally outgrow your roots. Dark side, bright side, believe. They're supposed to merge together. The dark supposed to happen obviously is that there's going to be more color taking over the darkness over here. Then I have this tattoo right here. Minatoya, basically the art of reinventing yourself. I have this back tattoo and then my very first tattoo, my little Dominican butterfly. Hope that answers your questions.